Hello and welcome back. It's been way too long. Sorry for the delay there, ladies and gentlemen, for anyone who is here. We had a bit of a technical difficulties beginning to the stream, but it's okay because we're here now. Hello and welcome back to the 18th episode of Natural Wonders. It's great to have everyone back around the same table. Well, that's not real. That's not virtual table, I guess.
Around the same virtual table in the same call.
Yeah, exactly. It feels like it's been nearly a month now, so it's good to have everyone back.
I mean, 2 weeks since I was here, and
Yeah.
Jay as well, right?
3 weeks.
3 weeks.
Oh, 3 weeks for you.
No one last week. Week before, me, Sam, and Ewan. And the week
It was
before
my
that.
birthday.
Oh shit! So it has been 3 weeks for me as well.
The week
Wow.
before that was the.
Yeah, so it's good to have everyone back. We had, of course, those of you who were here last week know that it was a bit of a filler one, a bit of a crazy one, but we love it. So let's go ahead and do our regular old shout outs. We're going to start with Jamie. We're not going to waste any more time. We're going to get straight through these. So go ahead, sir.
Me, JM12 _ on the Twitch. I haven't streamed at all recently because I've been hella busy with work and life events. And it's probably the same this week because it's my brother's stag do this weekend, so I'm prepping for that. So I'm away all weekend. But the following week, I have early access to F1 2021. So
Do you?
I do. On the 13th. On the 13th of July, F1 2021 content from the morning. I have the day off from work. We'll be streaming all day.
Very cool. Very cool. All right. We'll go around the circle. Sam, you're up next, boy.
Hello, yeah, I also stream Sam JKP on Twitch and YouTube as well. Play a lot of Pokemon, also playing through Subnautica at the minute, which I'm having a lot of fun with. So, yeah, come and check it out and hang out.
Lovely. Dean?
Yeah, Amos98 on Twitch and YouTube. Same as Jamie. I've not streamed very much recently because of work and life events. And this weekend I won't be streaming because of work and life events. Also, Mitchell's birthday this Friday, and we're all getting smashed on
Are we?
Saturday.
Oh, are we?
And then Sunday when England win the Euros.
England.
Yeah.
England.
I work in a school and I break up in a couple of weeks, so
Yeah, it's gonna be good. I'm looking forward to some free time.
Daily content.
All right, and last but very much not least, Ewan, take it away, my dude.
Dirty 20 live on Twitch. We're in the chat tonight. D&D every Sunday 4 p.m. UK time. Yeah, just be there. It's funny and fun and chaotic. And Mitch will be with us. Yeah, he'll be with us for the next 2 weeks.
It should be fun. Hopefully, I don't kill the pie, which I've almost done twice so far.
Mm-hmm.
Can we keep him? Can we keep him? Can we keep the gassy blue man?
Forgot that, actually.
Me and Sam's character might die at the start of the next session.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Like this, that's not even a joke. Genuinely might actually die.
it's fine.
They're stuck in a room filling with lava.
I've got a cunning plan, so we'll be fine. So that's all the shout-outs. No news from us this week or announcements. Just go ahead and join the Discord if you haven't already. If you want to keep up to date with everything Natural Wonders, I believe it's just !Discord. There it is. So, I too have been busy with work and life events, so no crawl this week. But we'll just do a quick, brief recap. We'll try and go back to when everyone was last here, which I believe was the encounter with Senator Nighthawk, where you guys had sort of muscled your way into getting his credits from him and paying back Tito, heading back to the Lallana's Den. In the process, you had actually been called out by the senator and had quickly beheaded the enforcer he had sent, Lamb, the clone.
Like Django. I just realised, like Django.
It was very, true.
Yeah,
it was a very swift execution of a potential threat. You guys head back to Lallana's Den, sorted everything out. You got your antidotes. You were no longer poisoned. That was where that session ended. Next session picked up. Bip and Took. You guys, with the rest of the party, headed back to I think we named it the Hyperdrive Inn.
What a name.
And you got a room. Bip Bip and Took were exhausted from. I mean, Took, you were the only one who didn't rest since the poisoning, I believe. You were basically working that entire time, so you were exhausted. And Bip Bip, you had just cured yourself of a poison, so the two of you decided to get rest. But Kalal, Zatkin, and Z saw it fit to celebrate, having been cured, and they decided to get drinks on the rooftop. One thing led to another, and Z himself had been tampered with to feel drunk. You threw some glasses off the edge of the building. You had a little bit of banter, and you
tampered with? Who did that?
Zakian.
With consent.
With consent.
Consensual. It
Yeah,
was consensual.
Z expressed his desire to discover what being drunk felt like. So
Right.
Zakian said, "I've done that before. I could try," and it worked. So they spent the evening drunk. They discovered that Z had actually experienced a droidist man had also thrown something, a flower pot, I believe it was, off of this very building at him years ago when he was on Nar Shaddaa. A man who they discovered went by the name As Morrigan and knew Vlad, the bartender, who told you that they play at the same Sabbat club and gave you some vague directions to where that would be. But you wrapped up your night. You were greeted with some lovely kebabs in the room from the bartender.
The kebabs.
Yeah. And as you awake this morning, some of you feeling a little bit worse for wear, but not too bad. In fact, I think you'd already woken up because Z woke up drunk, right? And you'd sorted him out.
Yeah, that's when
We woke up, then we had the kebabs.
That's right.
I
It was a
think.
breakfast.
Yeah, we ate the kebabs and then we ended it.
Right. So picking up from there, as you guys sit in your room now, vaguely recalling the events of the night before, what are you doing?
Eating
Feasting
kebabs.
my kebab.
Should we roll Destiny?
Yes,
Oh, shit, yeah.
we shall.
Yeah.
We shall roll Destiny.
Are we all good to roll straight away?
Yeah, we should be. I believe the pool is cleared. Oh,
it's cleared
Bip's back on the dark side streak.
It was back.
Ah!
Yeah.
Dark,
Oh,
dark,
no.
dark.
Oh,
Too light.
Yeah.
Too light.
I'll bring it back a little bit.
And last but not least, one dark.
Oh,
All
God,
right. Bip, as you awake today, the weight of the force feels heavy on your shoulders, like a
I feel like-
foreboding force.
I feel like how we roll determines how Bip's gonna be this episode.
I like that. It makes sense though. It makes a lot of sense.
I think because I'm not fully there, how we roll will determine what Bip's like. I've decided.
Good determination.
So I
Alright.
think the way we had done it is that Took and Bip shared a room
Oh, yeah.
to keep costs down.
Yes.
So you guys awake either early or later in the afternoon if you think you would. It's up to you. But you went to bed at a decent enough. Actually, I think you guys were up pretty late after all of the muscle work. So
Yeah, we were.
perhaps it's getting on in the day now, but you're awakening.
Okay.
What would you like to
Are
do,
we like
guys?
in the same bed?
I don't know. Are you?
If it was one room.
It's one room.
I think
Two
it's
beds.
the same bed, mate.
Oh.
What? Did we? What? No, we didn't.
No.
I smoked a lot of spice last night.
No, we did not. The only thing what happened was you fucking stole all the cover.
I've never been with a Gungan. I was gonna say.
No, and you still haven't been with a Gungan. Just let me make that clear.
Oh yeah, okay. Oh, sometimes I smoke a lot of spice and never mind. Let's find the rest of them.
You forget that. We still need to find out where our friends are. But before we leave, I need to stop by the shop to pick up my new gloves.
I also need to go to the shop. Realized I had a dream as well. I need to
Yes?
tell you all about this dream.
What dream? I have dreams a lot.
No, it's a dream. I see it. My crew in a shiny new X-Class Starfire. We should get a new spaceship, should we?
I mean,
You-
we could get an upgrade, but we don't have the funds for this.
Well, we're on Nashadar. And we got those pucks. We can get something with a new signature code. You know, they won't know who we are.
I mean,
Yep.
it's a good idea, Captain. We should probably look into it, but maybe we should get the others as well. And see what's going on.
And the cockpit smells of Trex's scaly cooch bag. I don't like smelling it anymore.
I wondered what your answer was going to be there, what it smelled like, but okay, that's clear enough.
Anyway, let's have a conversation with them.
Let's get the others, see what they want to do, head to the store, and then see what the fuck we're going to do today. And see what they got up to last night, because I know we used to come here and they stayed out, so...
Yeah, there's only so much spice you could smoke before you get a bit exhausted.
So you guys make your way out of your very, very basic accommodation. It's not the fanciest place you've ever seen.
like a travel lodge.
It's exactly like a travel lodge. It might have even been called a hyperdrive lodge.
It was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a hyperdrive lodge. So you guys make your way out through the lobby. You see a different guy at the desk now. He just gives you a little wave, little human man. As you leave out towards. Do you wait around in the lobby, or are you leaving the building?
I suppose we wait in the lobby for them?
Sure.
Or can I ask the receptionist?
You can go ahead.
Yeah, okay. I want to approach the receptionist and be like, you also know what rooms our friends stayed in?
Sorry. Good morning. Who are your friends?
It's big droid, small rat thing, and a human man.
Sorry, is this a joke or?
No, it's not a joke. No.
I can check the system for a big droid, a rat thing, and a human, but I don't think. Oh, that's odd. Here they are.
You see, Misa non lie.
Yes, they're on the second floor, room 56.
And they haven't checked out yet.
No.
Okay, Took, we head there.
Yeah, just give him a little surprise.
What sort of surprise?
Give me a second. Usually in down one of these alleyways. I'm gonna go outside.
Right.
Is there an alleyway?
Yeah, sure. There's alleyways around most buildings on this planet, to be honest.
Is there any like refuse that I could have a little search for?
Through the bins.
I'm
There's
looking for
there's.
Womp rat. If there's any womp rats.
Go ahead. So you do see down down this alleyway there are like those large bins. You can go ahead and roll for me a survival check to try and find any wildlife that may or may not exist in this bin.
Let's have a look. Survival.
First roll back. First roll back.
Here we go.
Are you
Here
ready?
we go.
Oh, I'm ready.
Oh.
Yeah, you like it takes you a moment, but even as you approach the bin, you hear like the rustling as whatever's inside reacts to you approaching, and as you peek over, you do see like a little cluster of womp rats kind of like fighting over some leftovers of some kind.
They're there still.
They're there. They're eating. They're all kind of like tearing into this little leftover meal.
Boom! Take a shot at one of them.
You just shoot one. Make an attack roll. It shouldn't be too hard, but just to, they're fast. Yeah. Easy enough. Easy enough. You just pop one dead.
Does the other one skitter away?
Yeah,
Is it-
all the rest of
yeah.
them scatter
I just
and
I take the other one brat and go back into the room.
okay. Are you just holding it out in your hand?
I'm holding it out. Yeah.
I imagine at this point, inside, I'm just locking eyes with the fucking receptionist. All we hear is a pew, and then Took walks back in.
He looks over at you. He's like, "So you can't? What?
Last time I checked, you don't have a bed and breakfast.
I just walk by him.
No pets?
It's technically not a pet if it's dead.
I'm gonna have to call my manager." You see him like turn around. He like gets a little phone out. But I'm assuming you guys have just walked on. Like
We've
yeah.
left.
you guys
Room
just go.
56.
Head up the elevator, find the floor, you head down, you find the room quite easily.
Give a big old bang on
Yeah.
the door.
The rest of you inside hear and someone knocking quite loudly, actually.
Assuming these guys are still munching on their kebabs,
Uh,
so I'm gonna go open the door.
Is there a toilet in our a
Yeah.
toilet room?
Yeah, there's like a
I
separate
am
little-
inside there.
Oh, cool. Okay, yeah. There's like a little refresher and a shower head.
There's
Babs
a
will do that to
there's
you.
a toilet.
Zakian's in the middle of the bed with the covers like, over him, sitting up, eating his kebab.
Very nice.
Z's fully ready, like nothing happened,
Yeah.
and I just open the door.
And there you see.
Ah!
Hey!
I just step out of the way, let them in,
You're
close the
gonna
door
be...
behind them.
You hungry?
Oh,
And I just throw it into front of Zakian.
Zagian, it flops on the bed. This recently killed, kind of large to your scale, rat.
I'm okay. I got the kebab from Vladimir.
For who?
Vladimir, the nice bartender who works night shifts.
Hey there. Where did you go? You didn't go back to Nebulous, did you?
Oh, he just went upstairs.
Oh, good. We can't go back to Nebulous. Oh yeah.
Why not?
Well, you know why we can't go back to Nebulous. You, for one, you little rat bag, said my name. You filthy little fuck. Said my name in front of him.
And you stole her data pad.
Ah, yes, you did. Oh, wait, you stole the data pad?
No,
What's on it?
I didn't steal a data pad. Oh, it's too loud.
You can stop lying to us. It's okay.
I didn't
It's done
steal
now.
the
You have
data
it.
pad. Didn't steal one.
You better start telling the truth or you're,
I want some kebab.
Wait, no. Me
Sure.
so good.
I'm pretty full up, and I think I would have.
could always make you like your little friend in front of you if you're not gonna start telling the truth.
Did you throw the one brat out onto the bed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You did.
Oh, so Z's still a little bit, coming back from being all re-plugged in. I turn around, see a rodent on the bed, and I'm gonna shoot it.
I'm not gonna make you roll. It's dead. You just blast into it, and now that you see it, there's already another carbon score like through its neck, and now you've hit it in its like torso, body area. It's just like got two massive bullet blaster wounds.
He just
One more shot and it's
puts-
two
Additionally, the sheets are completely ruined. There's like it's just it's awful.
Bloody mess.
Can you keep it down out there?
Ugh.
Oh, it sounds like it needs some dinner. I take out my sword and I sheath it on it like a kebab.
Oh, gross. Yeah.
I just burst open the door.
What has happened here?
I present Kalal the womp rat on a skewer.
Kalal,
Yeah.
yeah.
You're breaking into the toilet.
He bashes the door in, and
See, I'm sat on the toilet, shitting my brains out with a bucket in front of my face. It's coming out both ends.
Oh,
I'm not even
You've
making
already
you check.
got the seasoning.
I'm just gonna look up at you.
I let it.
He almost looks worse than when he was poisoned.
I just let the Womp Rat slide off my sword into the bucket.
Oh, yeah. Sorry about that.
Little plop.
I'm gonna throw the bucket at him.
Hey!
Oh,
Ah!
There's vomit on the floor. The rat is now like on the ground again.
Glad you
shit.
smell better already.
Do you know how many rotations it's going to take me to get your Corey stink out of my recesses?
can I ask a question to use the stayed in here? Did you all stay in the same bed?
Z slept on the floor.
Okay.
I slept in the drawer. And I think
Okay.
Carlisle slept on the toilet.
No, I would think I was on the bed.
Maybe. I don't remember.
Oh, okay. And then I sort of gestures to Took to come over to me.
Yeah. What are you
I'm
on?
gonna whisper to you. No one can know about how we slept.
You guys sleep.
I slept with that Womp Rat.
On the floor, and Misa slept in the bed.
Okay. Anyway, we need to go kill a little red man.
I'm gonna warn you all.
what?
You're gonna want to close that door in about 3 seconds.
Why?
1, 2.
Oh, good job I didn't have my breakfast yet.
I
Wait a
did.
minute. You also said we need to go and kill a man. What?
We need to kill a little Jordas red man.
There is a bounty on his head, and I'm like cleaning my guns, getting them ready
Howdy.
How
Fun.
much?
to.
5 credits.
5.
5 credits.
That was it, wasn't it?
It was, yeah. It was 5 credits.
Well, if he's a little,
It
little red
wasn't.
man.
What?
It was not 5 credits. It was more than that. It is.
I thought 2 of you said 5.
Remember, I was so drunk.
Zakian and
five.
Kerlal were very drunk.
You still need to tell us how much it is.
We can always sell him on the black market for more than that. Surely. 5 credits, that doesn't sound like a lot. Doesn't sound like worth our time. I had a dream. Didn't tell you what my dream.
I meant 5,000.
Oh, 5,000, that's more like
Yeah.
it.
Why would it be 5? There's a bounty for 5 credits.
Indeed, Zakian was very drunk last night. His memory is failing him.
Yeah,
And
my
I'll pat him
memory
on the
board
head.
is failing me.
So it's a 5,000 credit bounty for who?
A little red man.
A little
What
red
did-
man.
What did he do?
He threw a flower plot. And a droid.
And
The
he's
droid
worth-
wasn't very happy.
What droid? How do you know this?
He threw a flower pot at an IG-86 many years ago.
Yeah, what does that mean?
We have
As he
to kill
bends
him.
down and points at the top of his head, and there's this big dent in the top of his head.
Oh,
He threw it at you?
Just say you then. Stop talking in the third person. You.
Wait.
Yes,
wait.
sir.
So if he threw it at you, then what? You put the bounty on him. So if we go and kill him, you're paying us.
I did not put the bounty on him.
Do we know who did?
Yes.
Who?
I just point at the toilet door.
Oh, I got the. Ah,
So if we kill him, we get 5,000 credits from Carlisle to us.
Yeah, but you have to take,
5,000.
you have to take away 4,995 credits first.
So it was 5.
Yeah, it was 5 credits.
You should put the 5 credit bounty on a random red man because he threw a flower pot at him.
He's not a random red man. He's a droidist.
He almost destroyed
Droid
me.
lives matter, man.
And flower pots are heavy.
I've seen you take bigger things to the head. Why this little red squish'em?
Misa don't think it's worth our time.
I think we should go over my dream where I dreamt we were all flying through 4 because you didn't really fit in it. I'm sorry, Z, but 4 Rogue class Borax 38 Starfighters. 4.
How much real did you do?
Wait, hold on. You said to me earlier it was 1 ship, not 4.
No, it was 4 because it was 4.
What
So
am
where
I
is Z in all
supposed to
this?
do?
Z, we strapped to the top of mine and we used him as a turret.
I am not consenting to this.
Misa thought you said about an upgrade, a whole new ship for all of us, not for one each. Misa cannot fly a ship.
You tried to fly a ship on Cirilla, didn't you?
And how did that end up?
You didn't do it. So maybe I get some flight practice. Anyway, we need to go to the shop.
Yes, we can go to the shop after we kill the little red man.
No. I'm not going to the shop. 5 credits. No,
I
1 credit in my pocket extra.
am willing to make a compromise. We go to the shop, then we kill the little red man.
Yeah. I like that idea.
Misa need to go to the shop because Misa need my new clothes.
Well, I was just gonna buy this thing.
I think Drax needs some new clothes. He kind of smells.
Who? You just call me Drax. You little shit. You little fucker. I'll put you. You'll end up like Drax. You'll fit in the garbage disposal pack.
Is he still in there? Is his body still just mangled in there?
I'm pretty sure you shot him into space.
Yeah, we did shoot him in space.
You have his head somewhere.
Oh yeah, I kept his head.
I was the
didn't
one
say
who
Drax,
shot
I said
Drax.
Drax.
What did you say?
I said, can I remind you that I was the one that shot Drax?
Oh god. Leave Baldy here.
Yo, guys, it's really starting to smell in here. I think we should leave.
I think we need to go to the shop.
Misa need to leave, go to shop, and then Misa not want to take part in this because Misa Jedi, but you can go and kill the man if you want.
Well,
I don't
This
think he
is a
deserves it for 5
problem
credits.
for the entire galaxy. It's not about the money.
Listen,
It's about
everyone has their
the
chance to
principle.
be forgiven. You
It's
should
about the
forgive
principle.
him.
No, not people that do stuff like that.
It is about the principle and my
Oh.
reputation.
All he did was throw a flower pot. He didn't try to kill you.
He
That's
threw a
what he
flower
killed me.
pot at my head, and he
He did
did
it on
try to
purpose.
destroy me.
Haven't we got like credits to get from like actual credits, like from your
5
system?
credits.
10,000 credits.
Okay, I can make a compromise. We kill the red man, and then we go look for Cece.
Shop, red
We need-
man.
we need
See,
the
see,
shop.
I want to see the red man. I want to use this red man in our ship.
We I'll kill him, and then you can do what you want with his body.
No. Oh, the real.
I may have experienced a level of drunkenness last night, but I still do not understand you.
Droids can't get drunk. Are you absurd?
You also got drunk?
To be more specific, Zakian lowered my processor to 30% efficiency, disconnected 50% of my sensors, decreasing my cognitive function, spatial awareness,
Is
and
this
shutting
active?
down many of my primary
Now
functions.
working back.
Are you still talking?
He also and he just keeps rambling, saying all this stuff that Zakian did to him.
Has he got an off button?
Yeah, but I'm
Okay.
not gonna press it.
Okay.
All right, let's go to the shop. I used to have this bit of kit back in my day, you know, before I went to prison. I had this thing. I need to show you. I used it for cooking. I can't get it. We gotta go. When we got to pick up your clothes, I gotta go.
So we should go there. You should get that. Me should get my clothes, and then these 3 can go kill a red man.
Oh, you
Yeah.
gotta kill him too.
pick up the kit first.
This is a very
Otherwise,
serious
I'll-
job.
If you don't come, you don't get your share of the credits.
I don't want my share of the credits. It's 5 credits. 5.
You're
I'm-
lost.
It's a 1 credit. Wait, hold on.
5 credits.
So it's a 1 credit each, but Carlisle pays himself.
Yeah,
I
that
guess.
works.
He's doing the job. Of course he gets paid.
Are they unmarked credits? Hello, are they unmarked credits?
I hit the button on the door and it just slides open. I step out.
So I don't even know if they're unmarked credits. Are they
What?
unmarked? Are you paying us in unmarked credits?
I'm paying him in the credits that we got.
Were they unmarked? We got them from. They were probably marked. Oh, it doesn't matter. Let's go. Come on.
Yeah, let's we still need to go and we still need to hit the shops.
All right. So you gather your things and make your way downstairs. You see 2 people at the desk now, and they kind of look at you in disbelief as you exit.
I walk over. Zakian walks over to the desk and just puts 10 credits. It says, "I'm really sorry."
Thank you for staying with us. He just
I'll
reaches his
just
hand forward
add-
and slides the credit back.
I'll just add.
He slides them back.
Like towards himself.
Oh, okay.
I'll add and go. You should know the pet you called your manager for.
Yes.
He's still in the room. Have a good day.
He just looks at the ground, very sad. You've ruined his day.
Just remember, you are only a 2-star hotel, so
This is a 2.
There might have already
Might
been
be
some
3.
pets in there. So you guys leave. Where is it you are hoping to head to first?
Well, I said to you about like maybe potentially doing some scouting for or talking.
So that is something Took would be quite good at. So what we'll do is, if you're looking for like a black market contact on Nar Shaddaa, or someone who knows anything about it, you can roll a let's go with
Underworld?
a criminal underworld check, and that will represent like Took sort of like, you know, hanging around in the market and like so. There's, you guys know, of course, that there is like the main sort of commercial district, and you can see there are like different shops here as well that sell above the board stuff. To name a few, because I have named a few. Let me just say those first. Where's my Nar Shaddaa document? Here it is. As you sort of make your way into this market area, this sort of like neon lit, shambled together marketplace, you do see around the edge in some actual brick and mortar buildings, you see a shop, you see Xandar's Technical Emporium, you see Mondo's Munitions. Those are like the 2 main signed ones, and then there's the odd kind of like marketplace. But go ahead and roll a
Underworld.
criminal underworld check. Let me. Yeah, no, that's
Yeah.
fine.
Oh,
That's all right. No, I'm happy with that difficulty. So you spent some time. We'll say, whilst the others do whatever they're going to do here first, you spend the first hour or so just sort of like feeling it out, watching people, watching the crowds, and just trying to find someone who looks like they're the type, but you don't catch on to anything just yet. Not to say you can't, but at the moment you're unsuccessful.
okay.
Alright. The rest of you guys, whilst Took sort of heads off and has a look around, what would you guys have been doing?
I go to the shop and see if my armor's ready.
You can. So that one wasn't actually in this main district. That was all the way by Hutter Towers. Probably like half an hour, 45 minutes away. So you make that walk there. Is anyone going with Bit or?
I will stay here.
That's a hard no.
Yeah, I need to head. I just realized I need to head back into the lodge real quick in a sec. So.
All right. So.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
So Bip, you make your walk. It's a pretty uneventful walk. It's you guys have actually emerged from the hotel probably at around midday-ish, and there's not too many dodgy characters out and about. The streets are still kind of quiet.
Okay.
So whilst you're making your walk over there for that first sort of 5 minutes, Z, you head back into the lodge.
Yeah, I'm gonna just try and walk past without acknowledging the person at the desk.
There's no one there at the moment.
Okay, I'm gonna go up to the roof and see if
Okay.
Vladimir's there.
He is not. He, if you remember, he was getting off and swapping with another person.
Yeah. Did he? Do I remember as like what he told me about like where they play Sabak?
You go ahead and roll me.
No, I'm pretty sure he gave us a location.
He did, but to see if you recall that memory through your drunk state.
Yeah. Sam can't remember.
Go ahead and roll. I guess like. Is there just a straight intelligence check? Let's see here. Let's open Carlisle's sheet.
There's education.
It's not perfect, but it could work. Underworld, Outer Rim, law, maybe education. Law
they're
because
both
it's
the same for me. All right, law because he's a canon character.
Yeah, and you're remembering something from the lore of Natural Wonders. Sure, why not?
Okay.
Go ahead.
Law. Oh fuck.
You sort of vaguely remember him saying it was a Sabbath club, located on like the east side of town, but you don't really recall the exact directions to the place.
Okay. I stand there for a second, like go up there, realize he's not there, stand there for a second, try and like while I'm trying to recall this information, and then I'm gonna head back down and just see if I can find someone on the street, if there's like any vendors or just someone who looks like they're willing to talk to someone, and I'll ask them.
I mean, like I mentioned to, I think it was Bit, the streets are actually like oddly dead for like midday. But if you head into that marketplace area, there are vendors there ready to go. There's like different foods being cooked. A whole range of people.
Yeah, I'll head into there and just go to like the first kind of market stall that I see.
Yeah, sure. The first one you see actually, he's like a tall, four-armed gentleman who has like 4 spatulas, and he's like flipping these kind of like grilled like these meat skewers. A Lasat gentleman, and he's like using all of his arms to cook and chop things.
I walk over to him. Excuse me.
Morning.
Might I say that is very impressive.
Yeah, he doesn't stop the whole time you're talking to him. He's just like doing his thing. Yeah, you do the same thing every day for 10 years, you get used to it, don't you?
I understand that.
What can I...
Do you eat?
Do you
buy... Oh. Not in the sense that you would understand.
I don't suppose I'll be serving you much then.
I was wondering if you could tell me the name of a Sabak club in the east of town.
Make a charm check for me.
Charm.
I'm ready. Well, I do know of an establishment of that type, and he sort of stops for a second.
Mm-hmm.
But on Nar Shaddaa, the most valuable thing is information. And if I can't serve you any of my delicious food, then perhaps I could sell you some information.
Okay. Zeke, it'll kind of like stand there motionless for a second, and then I'll just grab 10 credits, slide them on the counter. Does he have a counter? Or
Yeah,
it's like
there's like a area where people could sit on stools and eat in front of where he's standing, which is like the grill and stuff. Yeah, how much did you say you slide? 10 credits.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. He like grabs them. The only Sabbath club I know on the east side of town is the Top Deck. He puts it in his pocket. It's a bit of a... Should be quiet this time of day if you wanted to practice, I suppose.
That is very helpful. Thank you. Did he say you stopped flipping him?
He cracks on now.
Okay. Well, while he stopped, before he starts again, I just point at one of the burgers. That one's burning, and start walking away.
I'm not even cooking burgers. That's weird.
Oh fuck.
He goes back to flipping his meat kebabs.
Oh.
But yeah, so you as you walk away, he just carries on. Okay, sure.
Already forgotten the name of it. What?
Top deck.
The top deck.
The top deck.
Zakin and Kula, what are you two doing here?
Is there a garage nearby, but not the same one that we already went to?
Oh, did you already go to a garage on this planet? Oh, do you mean where you landed your ship?
No, like. Well, who's the guy we helped out with the droids?
So he owns like a droid warehouse.
Oh, right.
It's not like
Or
a
like
repair facility.
Or just somewhere that'll sell, like, computery stuff.
So there was
PC World.
one of the main shops you do see has like in big glowing letters Xandar's Technical Emporium.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Seems to be the right vibe. Yeah, as you head in, it's almost like a phone shop. It's got all these like data pads on the walls, and like different shelves with different techie bits on them. Far end, you see a counter with a Rhodian gentleman, green skin, big blue eyes, like kind of like bug-eyed type looking guy with a little like kind of like trumpet mouth. I don't know how to explain it.
Am I on my own?
Unless anyone would also be heading to this business.
I'm gonna go in as well.
Yes, so the two of you make your way in together.
Hey, man, how's it going?
Are you talking to the guy working
Yeah.
here? Right, okay, cool. I kind of want him to sound robotic. So you notice now, actually, that he has like a metal kind of like thing on the back of his head that stretches all the way around and covers where his ears would be.
Welcome to Xandar's Emporium. How can I help you?
It's a nice place. You got some cool stuff around here.
We
Do you
sell
have any?
them.
You have any
Sorry to
sensor
interrupt.
lenses?
Sensor lenses. You'll find them over there, and he just points over to the shelf.
Yeah, I'll walk over there. Take a
This
look.
concerns me.
Is there like different standard ones, or is it just one?
As you sort of peruse the little location, you do see like brand new sensor lenses. Astromechs are pretty common. They're like a very widely used droid, so if that's what you're looking for, you definitely do find it.
Mm-hmm.
Brand new, it's priced out at like 500 credits, we'll say, for a brand new perfect fit sensor lens.
I just grab one.
Yeah, take that over to
Put
him.
Put it in my basket.
I'm glad you could find something that met your needs.
Oh,
Is there anything else I can help you, gentlemen, with?
We actually need some comlinks. How many
Comlinks.
How many do we need, Colonel?
Not sure.
We
Yes,
lost.
are there 4?
We lost one, didn't we, to that guy's butt?
Yeah.
So, we need another
Um,
4. 4 comlinks.
4 comlinks, that's easy enough. Let me just grab those for you. Those are out here.
He like disappears back for a moment and comes back a moment later with 4 brand new comlinks. These that's a com scrambler. I'm looking for comlinks. These have a pretty standard price. I don't want to overcharge for a comlink. So he actually, in fact, he asked one question.
Well, sorry, were you looking for longer range ones or just the handheld type?
Cut out for me.
Long range or handheld?
The longest range we could get.
Well, a long range one, those come in at 200 credits apiece, and the handhelds are 25.
What's the difference?
Allow me to refer to the manual.
I'm also trying to find it.
Yes. The standard handheld ones, of course, they allow for close range communication between parties who are not physically in the same location. And those are easy to hide and use with your hands, whereas the long range one, I can't find anything about it in the book. I would imagine
the long range one is more like a radio, you know, like a chunkier unit for a ship, and the handheld is just like the little tiny thing. We'll say for the sake of this,
Backpack size.
It's
That's what
backpack
it's saying.
size. There you go. So as long as you guys are like on the same continent, you can use the. Oh, is that too much? As long as you guys are in the same city, you can use the comlink handheld. If you guys are in different, for whatever reason, like some of you have had to take the ship and fly out of atmosphere, then you would need the long range comlink.
We'll take 4 of the handheld ones and 1 of the long range ones.
excellent. Allow me to get the long range one.
He leaves the 4 there and he comes back with a large sort of like backpack-sized transmission unit. That will be... So for the 4 handheld ones is 100 credits.
I do, but I will be making a separate purchase.
So that's 300 credits for all the comm stuff. Plus 500 for this. So it's... So 4 comm links is 25 each, and then the long range one is 200.
Okay, so how much? 800 altogether.
800 altogether, yeah.
Yeah, I'll just slide that over.
Perfect.
Excellent doing business with you. Please return to Xandar's Technical Emporium for any of your technological needs. He like shuts down for a brief moment.
I think he's broken down.
He literally like shuts down for a moment. Ugh. Please return to Xandar's Technical Emporium for any of your technological needs.
I actually have a few things that I require. I'm not sure what you have in your inventory. So I will go through my list. The first thing is a comm jammer.
Okay, what else?
Some binders. A hand scanner. Glow rod. A thermal cloak. Breath mask, and a spacesuit. I'm not sure if those are things that would be in your inventory.
Well, some of those are certainly not my bag, but I can help you with the comm jammer. I do have one of those. That will run you 400 credits, though.
Indeed. Dude, I actually missed something out. A fusion lamp, I believe, is...
Fusion lamp. A fusion lantern.
Yes.
I think I might have one of those. Allow me to peruse the back. I don't think there's any out on the floor. He like disappears again for a brief moment.
He comes back. He does indeed bring out a little box with some antennas on it and some like dials, and that you recognise to be a comm jammer. He does bring back the fusion lantern as well. He doesn't bring back any glow rods. You wanted a hand scanner, did you say?
Yeah, a hand scanner. I'm just trying to think of the things that would be the most techy. I don't know what.
He would have a hand scanner. He wouldn't have binders. He definitely doesn't have a spacesuit. What else was it you asked for?
It was a breath mask and a thermal cloak.
He doesn't have those either, I'm afraid. Wait,
Okay.
Let me check the thermal cloak. Is that an item or is that like an add-on?
It is an item.
Thermal cloak. No, he doesn't have one of those, I'm afraid.
Okay.
I've just remembered. What do we need when we're like hacking into something? Like slice or splice?
There is, you would know, there is a item, I believe they're called...
Data breakers. They're the black market ones.
Yeah, but those, you know, Zakin, that they're a little bit like hush-hush under the counter type deal.
Kind of hoping that Took's investigation will.
Yeah, so am I. I also
Help
realized
us.
I want some other stuff as well.
All right, but so for the
Right.
stuff he for the stuff he does have for you, so the hand scanner, that's 100 credits.
Yep.
The
400.
comm jammer was 400. And there was one more thing. It was like a fusion lantern, I believe he found.
Fusion
for you.
lantern 150.
That's
I think.
150. Yeah, that's right.
So total 650.
It's been excellent doing business with you.
Thank you very much.
Is there anything else I can help you with today?
I think that's it, right, Zakian?
Yeah, I can't remember if anyone else wanted anything. And we've got all the comm links, so we can't call them. We'll just tell them to
Sure.
come.
Well, please return to Xandar's Technological Emporium for any of your technological needs. Have a nice day.
Yeah. You said that. Thank you.
Please.
I leave.
Cool. So as you guys exit, Bip, you are now arriving.
Yeah, just out of interest, what the fuck is a fusion lantern?
It's just a big light, I think.
Is it just a
Yeah,
light?
and you
Is that
can
what it is?
also use it to charge other things.
That's right.
Okay, alright, cool. I just never heard of that before.
Oh
Okay.
fuck! I forgot to charge my data pad. It's like a
Yeah.
portable charger.
Okay, that's cool. Alright, cool. I'm with you.
All right, but yeah. So as you're walking, Bip, you enter out into that sort of big strip area where there's the huge like mega tower. You see the nebulous cask, all the lights dimmed, none of the neon flashing. It's a bit early for that. And you do see that familiar sort of kiosk with the awning and the small Twidarian. I believe it was the wife who you had bought from in the end.
Yes.
And
the wife.
she is working away, making some amir for you.
Okay. I'll just waltz on in and be like, excuse me, Mr. Beck.
Oh, morning. She flicks off all the magnifying lenses off of her eyes. Ah, which for you? What did you order? Well, sorry, it's been a busy little period here. Let me check the book. She flicks through. Remind me, did you just go for the repairs or did you go for the full?
No, so we went for the Nanoweave Net brand new set.
That's right.
So exactly what I'm wearing, but she was making it from scratch, but with Nanoweave.
That's right. So the armor you're wearing, I told you, right? I said like put it in the
I
modifications and then
I
we'll figure out
wrote
what it
down.
does.
So what you said last time was if with this new armor I'll have +2 soak, so I'll be at 3.
Yeah, okay.
It would take off 1 HP, so it'd be 0, so I can't upgrade it anymore.
That's fine. Yeah, that works.
And the rarity would go up 1.
So she holds out like a fresh new kind of robe, very similar to the one you're wearing, but you can tell just from looking at it, it's good quality and it just looks like it would fit you better. You've been wearing these robes for a long time.
I mean, I've been wearing them since.
I hope these are better fit. There's a changing room over there if you want to try them on now.
Thank you, Mr. Will.
She like flies over and holds them out to you.
I'll take them off. Head over to the changing room.
Let me know if you need any help, darling.
No, me so good.
All right.
Your husband works down the street.
We don't have to tell him. I'm just joking with you. Go and get changed.
Okay.
So you head into like the little curtained off room.
Everyone's horny on this planet.
I bet she says
Yeah.
that to all the Gungans.
She does.
Yeah.
It's a hot Gungan summer, so. So you can go ahead and get changed into your
Yeah,
new
I'll get
your new
changed
robes.
and do that. Okay, so let me just change it in the fucking thing. So that's that.
Very nice.
That's 0. Rarity goes up 1. Okay. And I paid her in full beforehand, right?
I don't remember. I'm gonna trust you that you did.
I'm pretty sure I did. A way to check is how much money is everybody on?
True. How many credits the
where-
most people
where are
have?
we all at?
I don't feel my
About
bank.
3,200 something at the moment. because
That's
I just bought
after
stuff.
buying, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
so-
originally 3,980.
Yeah.
No, 320.
I'm at just over 4,000.
Okay. I believe that I would have
Yeah, most likely.
paid in full. Yeah, 'cause I'm at 3.8. So sorry,
All right.
3.9. I can't
I'll-
read.
I'll check my session notes quick, but for the sake of brevity right now, we'll say you've paid up.
Yeah, if not, we just take it off after. But I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure I paid her in full. Because you were like, how much would it be? And you were like, I think you said 1,500. So I was like, here you go. Because I had
Right.
that because we just got the money from the fee.
Yeah. It was like, thanks for the money. Oh, here you go.
Yeah.
All right, perfect.
Okay.
Well, you look amazing. They're a great fit, if I do say so
Thank
myself.
you. This is so much better. I'm also clean for once.
Yes, you could go ahead and just throw those old ones in the bin. She just points over.
You also don't want to use them for anything?
I don't
or-
think they'd be very good for much, darling.
Okay. I'll throw them in the bin.
All right. The last, it's kind of like a weirdly emotional moment, like throwing away these clothes that have carried you for so long.
Yeah.
But you feel better in your new ones. As you exit the store, she says, "Please remember to visit the." As you walk away, like, tell all your friends. Standard. You head back.
Bad NPC shit.
Can I go back in?
You can go back in.
I'll go back in. What's the name of your shop? Sorry.
Gertrude's cloths. Tell all your friends
Okay.
about Gertrude's cloths.
Miss, be sure to tell everyone about Gertrude's cloths.
Good. Tell all your friends.
I will do.
She like flicks down all of the lenses and continues stitching whatever she was working on before you went in.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Before I head back, anywhere
Yeah.
near, is there like a med shop near me?
On this side of town, no. It's an odd place. There's not many businesses like that. This is more like higher class bars and things like that.
Okay. So if I head back to the others, would there be a med shop? that
Most
side?
likely. Yeah, most likely.
I want to head to a med shop.
Yeah, so you head back towards that main market. It's another 45-minute walk back. In that time, Z, you definitely would have made it back downstairs. What was you doing after you had walked away from that dude?
I was gonna go back to where the others were, but I guess they've probably left now, right?
Yeah, they would have scattered by the time you had got. You may be able to see Took sort of like lingering around, people watching and trying to case the joint.
I am gonna start. I don't know how far it is, but I am gonna not walk too far. I'll walk probably a maximum of half an hour away, but see if I can make it to what's it called?
Deck.
The top deck. And if not, then I'll turn around and start walking back after half an hour, just to kind of scout it out, see how close it is.
I'm going to go ahead and say, yeah, it's close to half an hour, but you do, you sort of weave your way towards the east side of town, and you do see a fairly humble looking bar type exterior with the signage, the top deck.
I'm gonna kind of hang around a little bit, make it. I've got many sensors, so I can keep an eye on it while I'm kind of looking like I'm doing other things.
You see a gentleman enter who looks kind of familiar. You're not sure why. Go ahead and roll a law check again.
Okay.
Give me a sec. Just I'm gonna up the difficulty by 1.
Oh.
I'm ready. It's hard to remember. You think you may have seen him recently, but it's unclear who that could be.
Oh, is
It's a
it
humanoid-
this lad's disguise?
It's a humanoid gentleman.
Okay. Yeah, I'll probably hang around for a good 20 minutes and then start heading back. Just see if anything interesting happens. If I happen to see the little red man, if not,
Okay.
I'll start heading back. Just kind of scouting out, see what's going
Okay.
on.
We'll come back to that. So Turk, now you've kind of got a bit fed up. You don't see much kind of weird activity going on. Everyone seems to just be doing normal civilian stuff. What would you like to do?
I'll go to the weapons munitions shop.
Mondo's munitions.
Mondo's munitions, yeah. Or
All right.
yeah. Will it anywhere I think I could get some modifications to my blade and my gun.
Mondo's seems like the place. As you peer through the door, you see kind of like a gun shop style interior with a Zabrak gentleman behind the counter, currently just kind of like cleaning off a long vibroblade.
Ah, you know your weaponry.
This one's it's a bit shoddy. It'll be discounted soon. It's all right, but
I unsheath mine and show them.
That's nice. That one would sell well.
Hey, it would, but I'm not here to sell it. I'm here to make some improvements.
Oh, okay. Do you have anything in mind, or?
Oh, I kind of want to keep the ornamentation, but I'm looking to get a bit of a lighter frame.
All right, interesting. He like offers his hands out. Did you give it to him to hold, or?
I wouldn't have given it to him to hold. I'd just hold. I've been holding it out in front of him. I'm not. So
Can I test the balance? Just get a feel for what I'll be working with.
Well, that's the thing. How long are you gonna take with it? Is it something you can do quickly?
Well,
A little rat that can do things with his hands.
Oh, so you'd be looking just to take the alterations into your own hands. I see.
Yeah. Well, it depends how quick you can work. If you can.
Well, it would take me a little bit of time. I've got some other orders to fill out today as well.
Or how about that? I'll take the parts for that, and you can do a bit of the sharpening. I was thinking of having it sharpened, maybe.
All right.
Something on the edges.
I'm sure I can do that. Yeah.
So I found two things. It's the lightweight frame and the serrated edge.
Okay. Yeah, I see the serrated edge here. Serrated edge. That should be pretty simple. Yeah, I just run it through the machine. It does that for me. Actually, it's an easy one. You want me to do it? Go ahead with that.
Yeah.
So that's one hard point. And gives you another vicious, which I think you already have two of, right?
Yeah, I do.
Damn, so it's like plus 30 on your crit rolls with that weapon.
Yeah.
Very
It's
nice.
gonna be insane.
Yeah, so he if you hand over, he says that'd be 50 credits, please.
Yeah.
Pass him over the 50.
Perfect.
And just keeping track of this.
Yeah, and I'll if you've got the frame in stock for this model of vibroblade.
Yeah, I should do. Give me a sec. I'll put it through the. I'll do the serrated and then I'll have a look. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So he takes it. After a couple of minutes, he comes back with a now visibly serrated edge to your sword. How much is the? What was it called? The lightweight frame.
Lightweight frame, yes. Let me find that. It might not be in your book.
I don't think it is. I think it's in Spark of Rebellion or something.
I'll send you this. It's right to use that.
Yeah. I mean, one of our characters is from an entirely different book, so.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah, it's from some other one. It's 650 credits.
All right. Yeah, sure.
That's what it says on there.
His price fits the bill. And he brings out in like a little box, ready for you to take. So that's 700 credits total.
700 credits. So yeah, pass over that. So how much was it? 650 for that,
and 50 for the serrating.
So, yeah. Puts me down to that.
Oh, I guess you wouldn't. Probably not the place. One last thing, actually. Might be able to sort this out. I don't know if you see many of these models.
And I hugged down my Zerka heavy blaster.
It's a nice bit of kit.
Dragon
It's a
Eye.
nice little firearm. Quite,
Yeah, it
quite rare.
Yeah, the previous owner thought so too.
I don't even want to know.
Just looking to get a little bit of resequencing on the firing module. I don't know how long that would take you either. Just a little tune up.
And
I know.
All right. What would that be in the book?
I think it's in the but it's a Galvin pattern resequencing,
Could you link me that as well?
which is yes. I'll link you this out. Everyone could benefit from this. To be fair, I'll put it in general. It's a whole mod list. Where can I put it? I'll just put it in there now.
Yeah,
In the live
wherever.
game chat.
Yes, that's good.
It's the the Galvin pattern resequencing. It increases damage, weapon damage by 1. It's 1,000 credits.
All right.
But it adds 2 threat to all of my combat checks.
Oh
So,
wow.
yeah. But it gives me 1 damage 1. I don't get it. It says damage 1 times 2 and pierce plus 1 times 2. I don't get what the times 2 means.
I don't
Does that
get
mean
that either. Because some of them say ×1, ×2.
Yeah. Does that mean it's plus 2 to the damage, or does that mean? Well, let me check it on a different website.
What book is it from? Check it in the book as well. FIB is that? What's FIB?
Yeah,
It's
I don't know
not
what that is.
Spark of Rebellion. Shoot. Okay, this is something we'll have to look out for later. I think.
Maybe I won't take this one now. For now,
Yeah, you sure? Well,
yeah, because I don't want to add something in that's
that
that
may
you
have to
you don't.
jiggle around.
Yeah.
I'm afraid that one might be a little bit out of my skill set. I don't want to bust anything that I can't afford to pay for. That's quite a nice firearm there. I think you might be better off finding someone who's a little more experienced with that model.
Yeah, thought as much. Ain't a cheap piece of kit. Well, I'll take what I got from here. I do have one question for you though.
I'll help you if I can.
I'm looking to do a bit of seedy cooking. You know anywhere I can buy a little bit of illegal equipment from?
I might. But, you know, it's that kind of stuff. You gotta be a friend, you know?
Well, a friend might,
And I push 80 50. No, I'm going to put 50.
It takes
50
some
credits.
Yeah, I know someone who got a bit of a partnership, you could say. She operates in a unit just down below. Name's Mai.
she deal with the huts.
Sometimes. Most people do on this planet. I'm sure you understand.
Yeah, I just don't want to be going to no hut arms either.
Oh, nothing like that. She sells to them.
Yeah, all right. Well, thanks for your help. You've been helpful.
And I
Thank you for your custom.
move my way down to where he was gesturing to. So it's down like a. Is it?
Yeah,
Is it like down a level, or is it?
Imagine, yeah, almost like this was on like an upper level of like this area that overlooks the market, and then there's
Yeah,
also
there's
shops
containers.
below it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
down
it
that
just
level.
heads down into what looks like a more sort of abandoned place. But you now see there are lights on inside.
Can I wreck? Oh shit! Retcon quickly. Wait, right back. Just
Yeah?
not too far. I'll have asked him.
Do you have any belts by chance? You know, stuff for ammunition, utility belts.
Yeah, they're pretty standard. I'm sure I've got some that'll fit you here. He just grabs one out. Will this do nicely?
Yeah, that'll do fine.
Perfect. I believe that's like 25 or 50 credits 25?
Yeah, I'll take that. 25.
Which one is that? Let me double check.
I think it's
Utility
25. I
belt
think it's
25, yeah. Yeah. Pleasure doing business with you, pal.
Cheers, cheers. And I head down.
All right. As you look in through the what looks like abandoned building, you do see some lights on the inside, but you don't see anyone inside.
I give it that shady knock. Boom, 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 boom.
A gentleman turns around the corner from like an alleyway. Who are you?
I'm a friend of the fella Mondo. Sent me to see Mai.
He doesn't say anything. He just dips back into the alleyway, and then after a moment, the door opens. And I think that is where we'll take our break for the evening. So we'll be back in 10 minutes. Everyone, go ahead, go get yourself a drink. Do what you got to do. And we'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for watching. It's been a pleasure so far. Hello to those of you in the chat, and we'll see you soon.
Z needs to go.
Hello, and welcome back to the second half of today's episode of Natural Wonders. We're going to go ahead and jump straight back in where we left off. With Took entering a dimly lit interior of what seems to be an abandoned building. Inside, you do see, in the dimly lit interior, another door, which, as you enter, the one behind you closes. Let me just turn the music down slightly. The one behind you that you had entered in slides closed, and another one in front of you opens up into, not too dissimilarly, appearance-wise, to Mondo's Munitions, in that it's kind of like a gun shop with like racks with different blasters and things. And let me just check. I did make this NPC. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? A blue-skinned woman sitting at a desk with like golden patterns on her cheeks there that reach round into her hair. You're muted.
Pantoran.
Yeah. Pantoran lady called Mai.
You must be Mai.
And who might you be?
I'm a friend of Mondo.
Ah, well, a friend of Mondo is a friend of mine. So, she sort of leans back. How can I help you?
Well, I'm in the market for something to do a little bit of cooking with. Something I can keep nicely concealed. If you catch my drift.
Right. Yeah, I think I know roughly where you're going. It's very Mandalorian of you.
Me, Mandalorian? No. I just like, I like my meat well done.
Of course. Well, I don't... I'll have to have a little look. I'm not sure if I have the exact things you need right now, but I could certainly source them for you if I don't. So you're looking for a light flame projector, yes?
Yeah, something I could have installed on my wrist.
On a wrist mount. And have you got a wrist mount, or would you be in need of one of those too?
I've been in need for one of those as well.
All right. Let's see here. Well, I have a wrist mount for sure. Those things, people want those modded on all kinds of things. She pulls a little sort of like a bracelet style wrist mount out. Kind of like an armored bracer almost, in appearance. This, this is not exactly the kind of thing I deal in often, but I have them around, you know? That one there, that's, I'll say 300 credits. It's a bit better than the average one.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Now, I don't have a light flame projector currently, but I can definitely get you one. How long are you going to be on the system?
Probably a few more, a rotation or so. We got some business to take care of.
I'm fast, but I'm not a miracle worker. If you could come back in 2 days, 2 rotations. I should have one for you.
2 days, yeah. Yeah, it's reasonable.
We can talk about a price then or now, whatever suits you.
Well, I was thinking since I'm a friend of Mondo, you could help a friend of a friend out. Like you said, a friend of Mondo is a friend of yours.
I mean, that is true. I did say that. Make a charm check. Let me just... Yeah, I'm ready for you.
Ready. Let's go. Oh, no.
Well, the thing is... You might say you're a friend of Mondo, but you did just walk in here, and I've never seen your face before, so... I'd imagine you've only been in Nar Shaddaa for a couple of days.
The system is a home system of mine. I just haven't frequented your particular dealership.
Well, listen, we can start talking about discounts when you become a regular customer. How about that?
All right.
So the bog
That's fine.
standard for one of those would be about 1,200 credits, but as I'm going to have to go through the effort of procuring one for you, we'll pay a small finder's fee of 200 credits, so we'll round that out to 1,400.
All right, pay on the day. Yeah.
Yes.
I had a couple of if you've got them, I know they're kind of not always about, but a couple of Rinsum Tracking Corp surveillance taggers, if you got any.
Surveillance taggers, huh?
Hmm.
Let's roll. Let's roll for it. It's a 50% chance. Oh.
Damn.
I'm sorry, I just sold the last couple I had.
Well, if you can get a couple of them more in stock when I make my trip around here in a couple of days, then
I'll make my main focus the flame projector, but I'll keep an eye out.
well, pleasure doing a bit of pre-ordering with you then.
Sorry, I don't think I got your name.
I'm Took Klesh.
Took Klesh. Well, it's nice to meet you, and I hope we have a long and profitable future together.
I'm sure we will. I'll be bringing plenty of credits, so if you got anything I might be interested in, please do let me know.
Well, I didn't realise you were such a high roller.
Oh, when you're gunning to be one of the best and nastiest crews in the Outer Rim, you're gonna end up being a high roller.
If I had 10 credits for every sorry soul who'd come in here and told me that same story, I'd be... I wouldn't be living on Nar Shaddaa.
Well, why would you live anywhere else?
Well, business is good here. You make a point. It's been a pleasure, Took Klesh, and I'll see you in 2 rotations.
See you in a couple of rotations.
And I give her a nod and head out and head back to the kind of place we all left each other.
That sort of like opening an area of the market.
Yeah.
Yeah, you definitely bump into Z at this point.
Hey, where are you off to?
Is this as I'm kind of leaving?
So yeah, you know, you said you'd go back and have a look for people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I believe I have found the establishment I was looking for. I was thinking of perhaps paying it a short visit.
Yeah, you need some accompaniment.
If you are wanting to tag along.
Yeah, sure.
I'm not sure exactly how far away it is, but I know it is east.
Should we get the others round up the gang?
I was just planning on doing some surveillance.
Can do that. Let's go.
Start heading.
All right. I would say at this point as well, Zakian and Kalal, you guys are like exiting the tech shop. And all sort of heading in that... You guys are heading, I'm assuming, back down to where you'd all previously been. So if you two don't immediately leave, you would notice them like exiting that place and heading down towards you.
Do they see us?
Yeah, they can see you for sure.
Hey, where are they going?
Not sure, probably shopping.
Should we catch them up?
Sure,
I'm not
find out
gonna
what they've got.
lie.
I want to know if Took was successful in his endeavor to find the black market. And I
Yeah, we start
walks briskly towards them.
Yeah,
It
you managed
took
to
me!
catch up.
Tuck! Z!
Oh, there they are.
Yeah, my senses shift and I look down Zakian. I believe I have found our little red man's place of Sabak playing.
Let's get him! And I just
Place them back.
the lightsaber.
Wait,
Don't get that.
did you get the lightsaber out again?
No. I
Oh,
just like
fuck.
waggled it on my belt.
Wait,
so it,
again?
I didn't get it out.
Yeah, he almost yesterday. Actually, he did it yesterday.
I'm pretty sure you did get it out.
Yeah, he got it out and
Yes.
Definitely
Yesterday,
did
turned it on,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, because Vlad was a little bit like, oh, shit.
Oh.
There goes Sam.
What have
Um,
I done?
so as you guys begin to turn around and walk in the direction of the top deck, out from a little alleyway, like
Oh,
off the
I'm-
street.
I want to know, first of all, I'm going to turn to Z and say, so one thing I do remember from last night was that you were here on Nashador before.
Affirmative.
I sincerely doubt it would have been of interest to you, but do you know of anywhere that would be like a survival shop, somewhere, or a place where people might find equipment for extreme sports or the like?
Mitch, do I?
It's not really your bag, but if there was going to be anywhere, it would be here. So you can have a little look around.
I'll have a quick of where I've been. I'll have a quick think of if I've seen anything.
Yeah, you see an extreme sports equipment shop. No, you see like a little market vendor, which has like that kind of like camouflage netting all around it, and it seems like kind of like wide.
I believe I have just the thing, and I'll put my hand on his back and I'll lead him over towards it.
Sure.
Oh yeah, I'll take him over.
So you approach, yeah, it's like that. You know, like when they set up those like paintball in like ticket selling things, they're like
Yeah.
crudely covered in shit camouflage, kind of like that. Standing in there, you see. Let's see, what's a cool alien? What's a cool alien?
Human.
A human. It's a human man.
To be fair, I feel like we've seen less
See an ocean.
humans than
Yeah, pretty sure.
any other.
You see a human bloke, and he is just standing there looking quite bored. He's just like dozing a little bit, leaned up against like a stool.
Is he awake?
Oh, oh.
Oh, I was gonna punch him.
He's still asleep. No. Forgive me, it's been a heavy night.
I understand the feeling.
How can I help you today?
I'm in need of some equipment that I will be using for some extreme sports.
Ah. Okay.
You feel Z's sensors turn and look at you.
That's sure. I've got the standard stuff here. Did you have anything in mind specifically?
Well, I take out my list of items, which has grown slightly.
You've come well prepared. I like that. You'd
Yes,
be a good survivalist.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you. I have need of a few things. I'm not sure exactly what kind of equipment you would have in stock here, but this is my list of things. You can tell me if you do or do not have them.
All right, sure.
A glow rod.
Uh-huh.
Something to breathe in atmospheres, like a breath mask or the like. I don't know if you deal with sports that take place in space, but a spacesuit would be pretty excellent. And then some fairly simple items. Some climbing gear. A crash survival kit. A backpack. I need
Really
something to
planning
carry it
everything.
in. A utility belt and a tent. Actually, I'm planning on staying out.
All right. Is that all?
That is everything.
All right. I'll give you a little tip. A spacesuit. It's a bit of a specific bit of kit. You're not really going to find that in the marketplace. You probably want to check the. There's a shop in the spaceport that sells like space expedition gear. So that's probably your best bet. We don't really do that, but I do have glow rods. I have climbing gear. I definitely got a backpack, a utility belt, and a crash survival kit. And he just is like piling this stuff up on the counter. And what was the last thing? Tent.
A tent and a breathing mask.
A breathing mask. You probably want to check the space supplies stuff for that as well.
Okay, I appreciate that.
And the tent, I've got something very cool. He pulls out this like disc. It's like a metal disc, and he like puts it out on the ground in front of the marketplace, and he like taps a button, and it just pops into a tent, like a 4-man tent.
Oh,
like domed,
that's nice.
Like a domed tent, kind of like tiny hut. And then he presses the button again, and it packs back down.
What is that nifty little thing called?
Well, that's a tent in a Star Wars universe.
What's this? What's Star Wars? Is that a movie or?
No, that's just a fancy dandy tent, for the rich folk. I don't know if that interests you or if you want the
how much? How much would that be?
These things, they run a bit of a premium. They're about 200 credits.
Oh, I will take that.
Yeah?
Yes, I will take all of those things. So just
All
to
right.
clarify, so that I can use my calculator, pull up my data pad.
Yeah, sure thing.
So
What
we
about
have
10 in your ass?
a glow rod.
I have a glow rod.
You had some climbing gear.
I do.
The crash survival kit.
Yes.
The backpack, utility belt, and the tent.
Indeed.
Well, thank you very much. I'll take all that. I believe that comes to 635.
That sounds right to me.
Okay. Well, thank you very much. What's your name, by the way?
Trent.
What's your surname?
Alexander Arnold.
Sticky Mong.
Just say Trent Stickymon.
Yeah.
Alright, Stickymon.
I hate myself.
It's an inside joke. For about like 1 million people.
Yeah.
Catch them all, sticky him on.
Well, I think that just about does it. He says with like straps and things all over his body at this point.
You need to make a run to you're basically encumbered right now.
Yeah, so
I'll give him a hand with some of the gear.
My plan is to go back to the ship whilst you guys go and do whatever surveillance you want to do. I'm dumping this shit off. I can't carry all this.
All right, so
Yeah,
I would
that's
say
some
at this point, Bip, you enter that marketplace once again, and you see the group near this survival marketplace.
Okay. I mean, from a distance, I should be like, "Hello, friends!
You hear that echo across the marketplace as everyone looks across in Bit-Bit's direction, and then just carry on with what they're doing.
You friends used to like the news a Bip-Bip?
Yeah, how do they look in your mind? What do these new robes look like?
In my mind, exactly the same, but clean.
just clean versions of the old ones that fit better.
It's just white cloth, brown boots, brown cloak, but now like obviously the white part of the armor is like, as you say, nano weave armor protection. Other than that, I look exactly the same. It's just clean.
Did you go to a laundrette?
No, we got these are new and personalizedly made.
I didn't know you could polish a bantha turd.
You again. It's a me.
Stranger things that happen, I guess.
Misa look at. Oh, you at the survival store. This Misa wanted to come here.
What did you need, kid?
And I just want to trundle on through and speak to the guy.
Oh, hi there.
Hello, Yusa. Yusa have some stim packs for
No,
sale?
I'm not Yusa, I'm Trent.
No, Yusa, Trent, sir. Yusa have stim packs?
Yeah, I've got some stim packs.
That is such a chance joke.
Yeah, I've got some stim packs. Sure. How many are you looking for?
How much do they cost?
They're 25 a pop.
Misa take 4.
4? Yeah, no problem. There's 100 credits then.
I'll take one as well.
No problem.
One as well? Yep, sure.
I'll pay him 100.
I'll pay him
25 for you then.
I
Perfect.
have none, so 4 is useful.
Perfect.
One on Saki and the drunk bitch.
Is there anything else I can get you guys, or
Misa good.
you must be heading out on a pretty gnarly expedition or something? With all that gear.
No.
Well, ignore the Corey. He thinks he's going on a holiday to Dathomir.
Oh, it's a pretty rough place. That you've definitely bought the right kind of gear.
I know.
He needed the tent because he got a ticket to Chadella, the festival.
Oh,
Chadella, what's this festival?
It's a festival in Chad.
you haven't heard?
And what do you do there?
There's music.
You like camp in the desert?
If I wanted to camp in the desert, I'd go live with my family.
Well,
music?
Enjoy. It leans back
Well,
on
we
his
got
stool.
everyone here. I got these. And I start handing out the comlinks.
Oh, you beautiful little man! And I pick him up. Can I pick him up by the head? How is he?
Ow, get off!
I give him a kiss on his forehead. Ah, you did it without asking. You're my new favorite crew member. You listened.
50 credits each.
What? 50 credits.
Yep.
How about we call it I'll save your life again when you're stuck in a ship poisoned.
Oh, there's no guarantee with that.
Oh, there is. I guarantee it. I'll save your life. Next time, I'll think, oh, Zakian charged me 50 fucking credits for a comment.
That's how much I got charged.
Fine.
I give him 50 credits.
Oh.
In the midst of the argument, I'll throw in 50 as well.
All right.
Yeah,
Hey,
it's.
thank you,
I
man.
know I'm being swindled, but I'll just give him the 50.
Thank you, guys. Kalao already had one.
Yeah, I already had one.
Yeah.
Are they,
They go on
do
back.
they encumber you? Are they any encumbrance?
That's 0.
Common.
They're 0.
Oh, nice.
They're like
Um,
tiny little things, aren't they? So.
Okay, so in the description, I just wrote "speak to friends not in the room."
Yeah, basically.
What?
Because they're walkie-talkies, aren't they?
Of Comlink. I just put in the description, speak to friends not in the room.
What damns at all?
Zakium,
Yeah, as a tool, yeah.
I need you to I need you to do a bit of maintenance on my blade. Can I trust you?
Needs to be done. I've never worked on a blade before.
I've seen you work on droids. I'm sure you can weld and solder on a new frame, right?
I suppose.
We'll do it back when we're on the ship after dealt with Little Red Man.
Well, I need to head back to the ship anyway and put this back on. And I slap the long-range comlink that I got.
Oh, well, you could do it then, yeah? Just a quick little...
Yeah, I suppose. I think Corral probably wants to go back to the ship as well. It's just there, look.
His huge backpack full of stuff. Sure.
Let's go.
So you guys head back to your ship.
I'm gonna keep going towards the top deck.
Okay.
Have you still got some of Corral's stuff?
I'll drop it onto Zakian.
The crash survival kit in a large backpack just gets tumbled onto you. You fall under its weight.
Do we have to link up these doohickeys, or how do they
No,
work?
I already done it.
You've linked them up already? Oh, you're a gem, you little fluffy...
Can I go with Z? Because I have no need
Yeah.
to go back to the ship, so I'll travel with Z so he's not alone.
Of course. So you split ways. 3 of you head back towards the ship, which is in mostly the opposite direction to the east. It's kind of like the northwest side, where like the nice, because you guys are in a spaceport near Hut Towers, I believe, if I remember right.
Yeah.
So you guys head that way. That is a quicker walk. So you guys arrive first. The guys who head back to the ship arrive first. Z and Bip, you guys make that trek again. Z, you lead the way, as you've been there before. You make your way to the top deck, slightly quicker this time now that you know where you're going. Probably closer to straight out 30 minutes rather than slightly more like before. Those of you heading to the spaceport, you see the large building with the huge sort of hangar bay doors open. People flowing in and out. It's probably around 2 in the afternoon now. You guys spent a little bit of time there, scoping out areas and traveling around. You guys heading straight in? Sure. You do pass on your way in the shop that was mentioned to you that sells like space exploration goods, and it is between you and where your ship is parked.
I mean, I'd happily go in and get at least one of each of the things. I don't want to take up so much more time. I've already gone to two shops.
For the sake of brevity, yeah, we'll just say they certainly have spacesuits. That's 100 credits if you want one of those. And what was the other thing? The breathing mask,
which I think is 25.
25, yeah.
Just in case we need it in the ship, you know.
Yeah, it could come in handy. I don't think your ship has any on board, so.
I think so. Not that I know of, anyway. So, just take them off.
All right.
Have we got to the ship?
So you would have quickly popped into a shop, bought a spacesuit, done that, and then you head round towards where your ship is parked.
Jeez.
As you approach the ship, you do notice that where before there were like the standard like docking clamps, there are now like yellow and black like hazard striped docking clamps around the landing gear of your ship.
Whoa. Have they clamped us?
Oh,
Is that normal?
Good.
Yellow and black in that combination. Never a good sign.
We've been clamped.
I swear to God. I swear to Quay, if it's one of those damn
registration officers. Space registration officer. I hate him.
You do notice walking around this area of the docks. It's like a what are they called? What are they called?
Sure.
The droids that are like C-3PO style.
Protocol.
Astromech?
Protocol droids.
No, not Astromech. That's the other one.
Yeah, that's R2. You see like a protocol droid, all silver, just kind of like walking around and like with a, just like doing its thing.
Or you. Bolt. What's this all about? Are we clamped?
This ship has been flagged as stolen.
Stolen? Who stole it?
We are not sure.
It's our ship.
So I will have to contact the authorities then. It seems that the signal was scrambled.
Scrambled. We don't scramble ships. We fly ships.
Well, the owner was reported missing by his employers. One Trex.
That's me. I'm Trex. Am I missing?
In the file, he is reported as Trandoshan.
I didn't like being Trandoshan. I went to a cosmetic enhancer. Is that not allowed? Changing my appearance.
Make a fucking, I guess make a charm check to try and confuse the droid that you used to be a Trandoshan. This is going to be very hard.
Hmm.
But you can go ahead and try.
Look, worst case scenario, just turn Trex's face into a mask.
Oh gosh.
A little bit
Just
rotten at
confuse
this
it.
point, probably.
Just go and get him and come back and be like, I am Trex.
I
I
don't
having me
even-
floating in space somewhere.
Are you
No,
ready?
you kept the
We've got his head.
but I don't
We
know
kept the
where you kept
The
it.
head. Probably
Certainly
on
not
the
in a
side.
fridge.
No.
Yeah, I'm ready for you.
Oh!
Oh.
It's
Okay.
No way.
convincing.
It's 2 successes, but
A lot of threat.
a lot of threat.
You got a success with 1 green.
Are confused. I need to contact my superior for verification.
There's no need for that. I'm on an important mission for the huts. You won't want it. I can have you decommissioned like that. I can have you serving oil to pleasure droids. You don't want to see all them droids getting all that pleasure and you getting none.
Sir, please calm down.
Make it like an intimidation. We was going charm for intimidation, right? I think.
Oh, there's no intimidation, is there? Or coercion.
No.
Like coercion.
Coercion, sure. We'll go coercion. And I will make it. You kind of already got past the like impossible stage. He's on board. So I'll just make it a hard check.
Let me know when you're ready.
Let me close that. I am ready.
Okay. Lot of advantage.
There is no need to have me decommissioned. I can found this working order, sir. I simply request that you verify the vessel is not indeed stolen to my superiors.
And I'm telling you that your superiors and your damn circuits are wrong. Just let me on board, right?
He looks a bit
I'm
frazzled.
I'm able to go on board and provide you with proof that this is my ship.
You are welcome to board the ship if it is indeed yours. But you will not be able to take off.
I didn't want to have to do this. I'm gonna go take it straight to Valgos. And I'm gonna have you servicing service droids. You'll lose your position.
Make another coercion check. In fact, I will add a blue dice for the name drop.
You
Oh, all
wait
I
for-
can
stream,
change.
by the way. You stop the Spotify.
Oh,
so the cameras are
Spotify
fucked.
disappeared. I thought it was Sam
Oh.
dropping out. That's fine. Let me do that again.
Yeah, for once it was not Sam.
Yeah, I was
for
like,
once it was
shit.
not my Discord, like,
Let's go
deciding
here.
to get rid of me.
Are you ready?
I Captain. No.
Oh no,
Yeah,
so
I am ready. I
Oh,
am
you
ready.
was.
I am.
Oh.
Okay. That's no. What?
It's a complete opposite of the last.
Oh shoot! It's a foul with a bunch of
Oh.
advantage.
Oh, yeah, that's literally the exact opposite, yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
How weird.
what was it? This was you like being like, I'm gonna decommission you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Again, but with the name drop.
You know my superior.
Aye, I do.
Like I mentioned, you are free to board the vessel, but you may not take off.
Fine. Who have I got to talk to get this unclamped?
My superior.
Vargos. I'm
Or
on a job for Vargos. Hey, you don't wanna keep a heart waiting, do you?
I will contact him immediately. And have him send someone out.
No need for that. No need for that. I'll go talk to him myself.
Of course, sir.
Just go onto the ship with the rest of them.
Can I
All right.
have a look at the clamp? Is it like a earth clamp, or is it like a?
So the way the
Magnetic.
docking works is right. When your ship's landing gear lands, you land in a specific position that the floor like closes around them and just catches like the bottom kind of like flat part of the foot. This now is like an increased measure of these extra kind of like big yellow clamps that have grabbed the entire leg of the landing gear. So it kind of reinforces that initial clamp.
But is it like a technological one?
I mean, it's obviously mechanical, yeah. You would know that like there's probably a control system somewhere that would be able to let this go.
Because I have a talent where I can spontaneously make a targeted device foul.
If you could find the control console, then you could potentially make the clamping system fail, yeah?
But this is to roll a hard mechanics check to cause one target device to spontaneously foul.
Yeah, so I would say that... Well,
Would I have to go to the control panel? Or can I just try and roll to make it?
I would
stop
say
working?
you would need to see the device that you're trying to make foul, right? You need to know where it is at least.
Oh, it's on the ship.
No,
it's
but
clamping the ship.
those things are just these big hunks of metal that have been locked in place, you know? They're not in itself a machine or a computer or anything. They're just controlled by something else. You know?
Okay. Oh.
But you guys are free to board your ship. The droid kind of like walks away slowly and goes about whatever he was doing before you arrived.
Yeah, I'm gonna go into my hole and drop off some stuff.
Sure.
Zaki, do you mind taking a look after this? After you've done your stuff. Just a quick. I'm sure it's a quick job. You got quick hands.
Sure, give me 5 minutes.
Pass him the parts. Pass him my sword. I kind of watch him. I think I looked at applying mods. I guess you might have to add some other bits, but it was like was it a 3 check or a 4 check?
What I will say is, as you guys enter the ship, make a perception check for me. Just gonna be it's gonna be a hard check.
Oh, sorry, was I a bit hasty?
It's fine. It worked out anyway. You still succeeded. Kalal succeeds as well. Second, you go straight to your hole. You don't really you don't really pay too much attention. You just go straight to your area, and your area is fine. Kalal and Took, you notice that like it looks like things have been. I don't know. It seems almost tidier in a weird way than when you'd left. Like things are at right angles and it looks organized. better than you had left it.
Someone's off. We're not this tidy.
Oh, the ship has been searched.
Are the blasters still here?
Where's the... I'll go to the cargo hold and see if there's all those only 11 blasters.
Your
Saw that.
cargo appears on the surface to be how you left it. Yeah.
But they have made it into my hull.
Your area seems exactly how you left it.
Nice.
I don't like people doing a bit of spring cleaning on my ship. Anyway, we've business to attend to.
Indeed.
Probably want to check if there's any trackers on here, but we'll do that after we've got ourselves unclamped.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna just shove my stuff into a crate in the cargo bay for now, and then organize it later when we're on the ship proper.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
I hand over my equipment to Zakian. And...
Yeah, I'll re-emerge.
Sure. So did you say there was a check involved with that rule?
It's a mechanics check, yeah.
3 difficulty, did you say?
I think so. Let me check. Quickly. I'll search it up because it looked easy looking through the book.
Yeah, sure. I think I've just gone past this attachments. Actually, no, I'm in the equipment. Customization and modifications. Here we are. Weapon quality mods, innate talent mods. Okay, installing a mod. To install a mod, the user selects one uninstalled modification option. He then spends 100 credits on components and supplies. Make sure he has a toolkit. Spends a couple hours at a workbench. So it will take some. It will take some time to install, but you've already paid the cost. And I'm assuming that you guys have a toolkit on the ship. Like that's just something that was already here when you got here. And then there's some extra stuff like if you're successful or if you fail. But I mean, if you're willing to spend a couple hours here doing that, you can. If not, you can do it later.
Zakin takes a look at it and he's like, yeah, this is not going to take 5 minutes.
All right, fine. We'll go get the little red man, bring him on board. He can watch.
Maybe he can do it.
Almost like
I'm not letting him
clockwork,
live.
as that conversation happens, Z and Bip, you are now approaching the top deck.
So I think I got a little bit confused. I thought you meant that the surveillance hadn't happened yet, and like when I
No.
met Took, so it did. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say Z. He's still doing some maintenance after last night. He forgot he'd even come here, so he just came back and was like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna go do surveillance."
So you would have still seen that familiar-looking gentleman, but you wasn't able to quite place his face.
Mm-hmm. Did he? So is he still there?
You didn't see him leave.
Okay.
There's been a 30 to 40-minute gap since you were last here.
Well, I don't remember anyway. Z
So
doesn't even think
he
he's
could have
before.
left. He could have left in that time.
Uh-huh.
But you're not sure.
From the outside, like, what does it look like on the outside? Is it kind of shady? Does it have windows?
It's a little bit shady. There are windows, but they're kind of like blacked out almost. And it has like a neon sign saying the top deck. And a standard door with no bouncers or anything like that right now. And it seems mostly kind of dead around here at the moment.
Okay,
It's like,
I'm gonna turn.
like 3-ish in the day right now.
I'm gonna turn to Bip. Do you think we should just knock?
I mean, why so we say knock? If the door opens, we just go in.
I like your thinking. And so he's gonna put his hood up and walk over to the door.
Sure. As you
Bip sees he do it, so he does it too.
Sure.
Shut up.
So the two of you approach the door, and as you get close, it opens to reveal the interior of the top deck. You see a fairly dingy-looking building. Inside, it's like dimly lit with the smell of like liquor in the air. You see like a number of round tables, which are currently empty. No one playing any games. There are kind of like booths to sit in around the edge of the room too, with a bar, which currently has no one behind it. But there is a solitary gentleman just sitting there, looking down at his drink.
Do I recognize him?
You do, but both of you make a lore check to see if you can place the face.
A lore check.
It's all the way at the bottom in the intelligence skills.
Knowledge.
Yeah.
Knowledge skills.
LORE.
That's right. Z, you get a little spark. You've seen this face before, more than
My
once.
functions are coming back.
Because this is a clone trooper. And you seem to recall just a night ago when Took had beheaded a clone.
Yeah.
And you recall as well that face belongs to a famous bounty hunter.
Mm-hmm.
And he just sits, and he's just got a drink in his hand, in a small like glass tumbler. And he's wearing kind of like plain clothing, and he's just staring at his drink.
I'm gonna walk a little bit closer, see if he reacts in any way.
Nothing. Unless you make any noises or say something to him, he just doesn't.
Can
He's just
I
locked. It looks like he's remembering something.
Okay,
or
can I
locked in thought.
whisper into Z? You used to think he knows the red man?
I'm hoping that he does.
Do you say
If he
that
plays
loudly,
back
Z,
here.
or-
Oh, yeah, I have no... I'm not watching my volume. I just turn around and if he plays Sabak here, I assume he would.
As you say that, he looks over. Oh, sorry. Didn't see you there, gentlemen. It's been a rough night. Can I get you anything?
I'm here to find someone.
Who?
A gentleman by the name of Asmaragan.
What's that little runt done now?
So he's known.
Yeah, he plays here. He plays here all right.
Do you know when he might...
Takes a drink.
Do you know when he might next be playing here?
What do I look like? His personal assistant?
You look like someone who also plays here a lot.
No. No, I don't play. I own this place.
In that case, I'll ask you again. Do you know when he will next be here?
I'll tell you again. Do I look like his personal assistant?
Can I attempt to mind trick him if he's a clone?
Mind tricks work on organics, so yeah, you can try.
What is it I have to roll again?
So roll a force dice. The white one in the top. Let me just remove anything from the dice pool that would...
So I just need to turn that to 1, and then what do I roll?
Turn that to 1 and then click the like D20 below it.
Oh, yeah, okay. Right, you ready?
And then whichever one you get is what side of the force you're able to use.
Okay.
Dark side. So you can only make him feel things like fear, confusion, anger.
Yeah, okay. So I
If you
will
want
inject
to.
him. Can I... How's it be? Like, inject him with fear in order to tell us? So, like, the last time he withheld information, something bad happened to him. So, in a way, it will, like, attempt to make him answer Z's question.
Yeah, you see, as you wave your hand, he's sort of like, his facial expression changes from sadness to dread as he grips onto his glass a little tighter. Listen, gentlemen, I'm just trying to have a drink, I promise you. I don't want any trouble. I've had enough of that. I don't know when Asmaragan's coming back. He might be here tonight. He's here most nights. Alright?
I am also not looking to distress you. I merely have business with us Morrigan.
I'm sure you do. I'm sorry for being so blunt. I could be more helpful. Is there anything else you gentlemen need to know?
You know what? Z's not the cold-hearted droid that everyone thinks he is. I'm gonna give him 20 credits.
I appreciate it.
We'll just hand him the 20 credits, and I'll turn and walk out. Oh, actually, I'll turn back.
Mm-hmm.
What time do people usually arrive?
6-ish, something like that.
If, as Morrigan is here, I promise I won't bring it into the establishment. He won't be walking through that door tonight.
Please don't. We've had enough loss.
I'll turn and go to leave.
I will follow suit.
All right. You just, as you leave, you hear like the sound of his glass hitting the bar as he finishes his drink, stands up and walks around the other side and begins to pour another one.
Okay, so we have a time. What time of day is it around about now?
Like 3-ish. You got a few hours.
Okay.
Bib's gonna unhood as we walk out.
I love that you put your hoods up for real as well.
Yeah.
You know, the reverse, seeing Bip do it, Z will do it.
Cool.
And Z doesn't know what Bip did. He feels like he seems more threatening than he feels like he good. You know, he threatened that guy into giving us information. Didn't even have to do anything.
Can't wait for the next time when I'm not there.
All right.
Yeah, I'll start walking. I guess we're walking back towards the ship, right?
Yeah, because we knew that's where they were going.
Cool. So you guys head over to the ship. Takes you
Yeah.
around 40-ish minutes to get there.
Mm-hmm.
You guys on the ship, what were you doing during this time?
Fitting the new comlink.
The long range one.
Long range one.
Yeah, that's fine. Make a mechanics check just to do that during this time, just to make sure you don't cock things up. It's pretty routine. You've probably done this hundreds of times or on other ships and things. So go ahead. Sure, easy enough. There's a couple of moments where it looks a bit hairy, and the ship does take just one point of system strain, as you sort of see wires spark as things connect that shouldn't have. But other than that, a swift job, and then the new system is installed. The rest of you guys, Took, what would you have been doing during this time, and Kalal?
Would have been having a look around the ship, cockpit. Would look for anywhere where you'd put a tracking fob.
Ah, you're gonna look for that tracking fob. Let's see here. What check could we make to inspect the ship? Is there an investigation check in the house?
I don't think there is.
Okay, so we'll go perhaps survival. I would say you could also justify using like underworld and like that kind of knowledge to know where people would usually put those kind of things.
Yeah, I was thinking the same. I might use survival though.
I'm happy with those two. If you want to use either one, go ahead. You feel like you've had a pretty good look around the ship, and you don't find anything that looks like a tracking beacon. Do you have a look around like the outside and the inside, just everywhere you can type thing? Yeah. To the best of your knowledge, doesn't seem like you're being tracked in that way.
Check the astromech.
Why would I check your astromech?
I don't know, people like to put tracking devices in droids. It's common
I
knowledge.
don't want to know what you put inside your little droids. I'm looking if they're tracking us, not your droid. What are you gonna do with that thing anyway?
You'll see.
I'll see. Alright? Just as long as it doesn't touch me. I can't stand astromechs.
Oh, you just prefer when Pip touches you.
What? What did you say? And the thing I said, you were my favorite crew member. You're demoted to spice jockey. You're a spice jockey. That's all you are. That's all you'll ever be.
Kalar, is there anything specific that you want to do during this time, or?
No, not really. I would just kind of. I have no idea.
You've got time for like one episode. I mean, if you want to put it on.
No, I need to focus now.
You spent some time perhaps inventorying and making sure all the stuff.
Yeah, probably. I'd probably organize it within the cargo bay. I'm going to make sure that the tent and the crash survival kit are near each other.
Yeah,
in the event of a crash.
The ship exploding.
Yeah, and then I'm just going to organize everything in there.
All right, yeah, you spent some time doing that. And Z and Bip, as you approach, you spot these hulking, like, yellow and black clamps around the ship that definitely weren't there before.
We've been clamped.
This does not seem good.
It is definitely not good. Is the ramp down?
Would you guys have left that down, or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's down.
All right. In that case, I'll walk up into the ship.
They must be on board, but there must be a big problem.
Yeah. I'm gonna walk on, see who's in there.
Someone's touched our ship.
Yeah, we just see the clamps on the landing. What happened?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Someone's organized our shit.
Organized our ship?
I'm gonna wait. Oh no, I took the hard drive with me, didn't I? So that's fine. That's safe.
Yeah, that's on your person, I believe.
Yeah.
You guys notice it now. Like the piles of junk and things just look a little neater than before.
You mean people clamped our ship, come on and tidied it? We should come here more often. We make a mess.
I don't want it organizing.
We've been searched.
Yeah.
Probably by droids.
Yeah, actually, that's probably right. Probably by droids.
If you want us to be unclamped, I can just cut them off.
Yeah, we don't want to unclamp now though, because we've got to stay here for a little. Right?
We have to stay?
Before we were getting a little red man, and I've got to go to the black market. I was thinking we could unload all these E11 blasters we've got on the black market. I'll make a bit of credits.
That's going to take days?
Well, I'm getting some equipment brought in on Planet 2.
Okay. I mean, Misa made us wait an extra day for my new clothes, so if Captain wants us to stay another day, we could stay another day.
Did they tell you why it was clamped?
Yeah, because apparently it's stolen.
It is stolen.
That's not wrong.
They're wrong.
No, that's alright. The captain's head's up there. I point towards Trex's head.
What's it look like?
I'm so tempted to just take his face, but it's too disturbing.
No, it's not.
Oh gosh.
We beheaded someone and shoved a bomb up someone's ass.
Oh shit.
Skin in the head. That's too far.
Lovable rogues.
Lovable.
Oh dear. Family friendly show. By the way. Definitely not.
So it's not stolen, not anymore. It was Trex stole it. I know that. I didn't steal it.
You literally, we stole it from Trex.
Yeah.
Where's all this from?
You
Took. You don't have to lie to me. I was also involved in stealing the ship.
I'm not lying. It was not stolen. I'm Trex.
I see.
What do you mean use a Trex?
I
If-
had
if-
a bodily modification. I was a Trandoshan. Now I look like a weak way. And I'm giving him the eyes like.
Misa don't understand. What the fuck
Biff,
are you
Biff.
going on about?
This is Trex.
No, that's Took.
This is
Starting
Trex.
to actually believe it's Trex.
Trex is up there.
That's Took.
What are you going on about?
You'll understand when you're older.
What do you mean? Oh shit! Z shut down.
ZT poses briefly.
You're back with us.
Is he back?
Anyway, how did your surveillance go?
Wait. Misa still lost in this. What do you mean use a Trex and that took? Use a took and that a Trex?
I think you need to sleep. I think you've muddled up who your captain is. Captain Trex.
No, you should definitely moan to call you Captain Took.
Fine. If they're listening to us, this is my ship.
Oh, Misa, get it now. Sorry, Captain Trex. Carry on.
Oh shit.
Anyway, how's the little red man situation? That little goobler.
They start playing tonight, and I am going to make sure he never enters the establishment.
He never plays again. You're gonna take his hands.
Essentially, I mean, I was just going to kill him.
Oh, okay.
You can have his hands if you want. I said you can do what you want with the body.
I don't want to do anything with the body. Unless he's tasty. What did you say he was again? A little red man. Sure they cook up well.
I can give you the hands, and you can try.
Oh, fine.
Z, what's your plan? You going to snipe him from a distance, or?
I haven't thought that far ahead. I think I'll just tempt him with something, bring him to the side somewhere quiet. He obviously likes credits, and then dispose of him.
Maybe you can hit him on the head with a flower pot.
I like that plan, actually.
Misa going to say a blaster shot might be a little bit loud.
Who said I had to use a blaster?
What are you going to use instead?
And he brings up his, big metal hands and just chung chung.
Oh, you're going to pummel him to death.
Possibly.
Arguably might be as loud. Misa thinking something more instant.
What would you suggest?
And then I just whip out the lightsaber.
Oh.
So as he says that, he looks down, he starts taking out one of the heat charges, looks up, and then the thermal detonators, looks up and realizes what he was actually talking about. Puts the detonator away.
Just, you'd kill Asmorgan and the entire top deck.
Yeah. As he pulls out the thermal detonator, I'm just like, not that. No. This is instant and arguably more quiet if we do it in a place out of sight.
I would like to finish him.
I mean, Misa could pass it to you.
He's your quarry. You could do whatever you want with him.
I'm gonna hold my hand out for the lightsaber.
Oh, now I think about it. Where is Zakian?
Oh yeah, we could just...
Zakian!
Zakian.
Where does he even go to? When we saw it, when I
Was in the
first saw him,
cockpit.
he was in a ceiling. When I first met him.
Where is Zakian? Where is he?
It's in the cockpit.
Okay, well, I'm screaming your name at this point.
I'm gonna go towards the cockpit to do a tannoy.
Okay.
As you walk in, you see Zakian finishing up the repairs of the installation of a large new comm unit.
Okay. Zakian. 1 sec. Actually, I realized I wasn't the one who initially wanted him. I run and grab Bip Bip.
Yeah, okay. I'll link up. Yeah, okay, I'm with you. Zach, I need you know the lightsaber I gave you? Z's going to need it for this evening.
What?
Just
You
for
give it
this
to
evening.
me?
Just, it's
We
yours,
haven't
but
even trained with it yet.
we will
You're already
train for
taking it up from me.
No,
That's not fair.
listen.
He puts it on the control desk and storms off.
Oh,
Oh.
I'll find a way to
bad.
make it up to him.
Oh
no.
Goes to his room and cries.
You made him sad.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, fuck.
He'll get over it.
Well, see, this is the on button. Don't touch it until you're going to take it out and kill the man.
I'm gonna
This is
take it
yours. Yeah.
and press the on button.
A light blue lightsaber ignites.
You ever seen a droid holding a lightsaber?
No.
Oh,
It
A
scares
2 meter
me.
tall droid.
It scares me.
I just put it back in.
For you, it's like a fucking dagger.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
a light dagger.
Yeah, like okay. You should hide that. Don't let anyone see it. And then Misa can accompany you to the Red Man, take it to a dark place. Slicey slice.
We are definitely gonna have to take him somewhere discreet, and I'm gonna tuck this in my cloak.
Yeah, okay.
All right. Armed with a lightsaber and prepared to assassinate a small red man. Is there something you want to do quickly?
Just
Yeah?
before, yeah. Can I go and see if I can listen to where I can hear Zakian crying?
Zakian, are you actually crying?
No, he just storms off.
He just storms
Okay,
off.
is-
So yeah,
Can
you
I?
see him storm off into the hallway, and
Yeah.
then as you go to look for him, he's just nowhere to be found.
Okay, can I? I'll just call out loud and go, Zakian, I know you can hear me. You can have the lightsaber back after this evening, but to make it up to you, you can come with us and play some Sabak.
You hear
You
that
just
echo throughout the ship.
You just see a floor, what do you call them? Panel
Yeah.
just lift up, and he climbs out. He starts counting his credits.
So we are good, and then when we leave this planet on to our next destination, I will start to train you. Okay?
Okay,
Deal?
deal.
Okay, you can have it back after the Red Man's dead.
And he puts out his hand. Shake.
I guess since I'm the one using the lightsaber as well, after they've shook, I'll put down a finger to shake his hand as well.
Nice. And with the agreement made,
Yeah.
and the promise of training,
And
the
murder.
young Jedi in the making, and yes, and murder.
Training
and
murder.
I think that is a good place to wrap things up this evening. Well done, guys. That was a blast.
It's a good sesh.
Death
Was.
to us, Morrigan.
And
To us, Morrigan.
Death to us, Morrigan, that poor
This-
canon
this-
character who we're going to
this-
kill.
This motherfucker going down next episode.
I love how every other time I've like referenced the canon character, it's been, oh yeah, that's cool, let's interact with him. This time it's just let's fucking murder him. It's perfect. I think going forward we should do XP live, just at the,
Oh.
at the end of the session.
Yeah.
XP live.
So for those of you in chat who don't know how it works, the game is based on experience points, and the GM awards that at the end of the session. So I think for today, we're just going to go a flat 5 experience to everyone. And then each player has the opportunity to be like, I think I deserve XP for this. So is there anyone who feels like they deserve bonus experience this evening? For anything they did? Took? What for?
5 for convincing a droid that I was previously a Trandoshan.
Yeah, go on then. Sure, why not?
You have one.
You're muted, by the way, bud.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I'm going to assume that's what you said anyway. Does anyone else think they deserve 5 bonus experience for anything they did this evening?
I don't think.
Uh,
I did
for-
anything.
For robbing them for their credits for the
Oh, that's pretty tricky.
yeah.
I think you've already been rewarded for that, though.
What did you rob? Oh, for the comics.
Yeah, for the comlinks.
Alright.
Yeah, you guys
How
got
much did-
swindled.
How much did they cost? It's 25.
25.
He charged us all 50.
Yeah.
So you get your fucking money back and more.
Yeah, he made money.
Comlink.
That's hilarious. So I'm not going to give you XP for that because you already got your credits. If there's nothing else, all right.
No, I don't think I really did.
So 5
Not
for
until
everyone,
us Morrigan's
10
dead.
for Took. We will be
There you go.
back next week, I believe. It's going to be a whole group
Oh.
session again, so
Uh,
unless
Only-
we're all hungover because of
I mean,
it's coming home.
we'll be here, but yes, if we're in the final, I'll be definitely hungover.
Yeah, it will be an interesting one.
Immensely.
But nevertheless, we will see you next Monday, ladies and gentlemen. May the force be with you, and bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Weirdly wholesome outro.